What's going on, everybody? It's Comics Corner. So, as of the time that you will see this video, if I'm not mistaken, it'll have been 2 days since the I Do What I Want card, the Remy Ma Chrome23 card. Shout out to Chrome23. Shout out to Remy Ma. I got my boy Magnifying Media here. We're about to discuss
Yo,
Eazy versus Geechi Gotti. I think there are a lot of things that we are thinking. But I don't think we're not just discussing it from the standpoint of who wins the battle, or you know what I mean. I feel like there was a lot of foolishness that went along went along with this,
that's a
and
fact. That's a fact. That's a fact.
just me being a fan of battle rap, it's hard sometimes to engage. You know what I mean? But I don't want to really set the premise. I want to allow you the floor to express yourself.
Oh wait. So I just get to cook.
Yeah, cause you know what I mean. We good.
Okay. All right. All right.
It's us. Hey, ignore this water bottle in the back. I got a lot of water bottles. But yeah, go ahead.
Hey, so I'm gonna keep it. 1,000. I don't know exactly the order I want to do this in, but I'm gonna just start off by saying one. This shit was hella underwhelming. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Y'all can't go back and forth for months and then give me that. Let me be brutally honest. I'm not going to necessarily even go like round by round. I'm gonna just say as an overarching like general expectation. It's not a battle of the year candidate, which for me, it's not a battle of the year candidate for me.
Yeah, and it's funny because I think I said that it would be,
and I stood with that. And I still stand on the possibility that it could have been. It just wasn't.
Yeah.
And this isn't one of those like we can blame the crowd. No. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. I feel like one, if I can actually like go round, not necessarily round by round, but just like overarching, just like general. Both parties, just I expected more. I expected so much more.
So I think I was more disappointed with Eazy than I was Geechi. Right, and
That's fair.
I'm gonna explain why. That nigga was cooking when he was battling Hitman. You know what I'm saying?
That's fair.
There's not a question that he like. You didn't even consider the possibility of him taking a round off. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
And so, when Hitman was arguing that he won, or some people got him winning, it's a lot easier to separate Hitman and Eazy in that battle because Eazy put his foot down. You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
But in the scenario that we just seen, he kind of left it open. And I feel like the first, so I had him winning the first round.
Okay.
Because I feel like he came out the gate and he did what, you know what I'm saying? He did easy things.
That's a fact.
And it was great, but it was like that first round versus Hitman was probably the like. It's hard to explain how much better that it felt. You know what I mean? Because it wasn't just like, oh, I'm being biased here. It was like this battle is important to the culture, and you guys treated it like that.
That's a fact.
And so they might both say that they felt like that. Like I was watching Battle Rap Trap, and Averb was saying that this felt like an exciting but like ugly fight. You know what I mean? Like like the niggas was like clawing and scratching at each other like in the most unsavory ways they were fighting each other. And I could see that. But at the same time it didn't feel like that to me sometimes.
I agree with that too.
Like I didn't like Eazy second.
So if I'm being brutal, go ahead.
I think that was my least favorite round of the whole battle was Eazy second.
Okay.
Because it felt like he tried something and it could have been so much more than it was.
That's fair.
You can. I'm not trying to dominate the conversation, so.
Oh, it's not necessarily that. I just want to be sure you get all your thoughts out. So I'm gonna be really honest. I hated both of them seconds. Both of them seconds was ass. I'm gonna give it a buck. I hated both of them shits. Both of them shits pack them the fuck up.
I didn't even like. I didn't like Geechi's rebuttal.
So like,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, like.
And I will argue it was fine, but I just didn't like it. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't nothing so insane that.
Nah, so I'm gonna have to disagree. No, both them seconds. I'm an Eazy fan. You know this.
Yeah.
I got 2 videos on my channel saying this nigga should be Cody. I stand on the fact he should still be Cody this year. Get them seconds the fuck out of here. Both them shits was trash as fuck. I think for me, this is where the internet thing kind of became a problem, and this is where that like. I think if I'm brutally honest, niggas had too much time to think about each other. Now that sounds crazy as fuck, so pause. But still, niggas had too much time to think about each other.
Yeah, especially after they revealed how long it was booked.
Yeah, nigga, yo, if y'all don't, bro, I'm not saying niggas get a month out. I'm not saying that at all. But don't give me so much time that, because I think that's the other thing too that structurally becomes the problem. Which is also why I said from a technical sense, I have 3 different responses to this. Y'all had so much time that before the battle, y'all had enough time to argue on Twitter, have battles in between the arguments, yeah. like both of you had battles in between the arguments, not just like, oh, he's doing something else. Not on like some A-War type of time, right?
Were they both in the same month?
You said what?
Like when did Eazy battle Diz? Was that this month or was that like slightly before this month?
I think that was this. I think that was at the top of this month.
Yeah, they both. That means they both battled at the top of this month.
Not the top of this month. I think it might have been the end. It might have been the end of August. End of August. If it was end of August, it might have been end of August.
So it was the tail end of August.
I'll double check. I promise I'll double check.
But we both know that Geechi battled 100% at the top of this month. I think that's my thing, right? Why is the best thing that's come out of September so far? And no slight to this, because obviously this is my bias and your bias put together. Why is the best battle to come out of this month Jazz and Rum Nitty?
That's not biased. No.
And I'm not saying that because I didn't think that they could be the best battle. I'm saying that because Geechi and Eazy was set up to be the one. You know what I'm saying?
It was for a fact.
Like I'm not Jazz, you know what's up, man. Look. I still gotta put that video out. This video gonna come out before that video, but that video gotta come out too. But they put their foot in that battle.
At least both them niggas. Listen, but I think that's the other thing too. I think the more time that you have, the higher the anticipation has to match. And if I get to we get to talking about it, like I remember, nigga, we both know this. When that announcement first dropped, I sent the card. I didn't even see the fucking flyer or the YouTube video. I didn't care. I was like, oh shit, we signed for this. Yeah, this is crazy. This was gonna be wild. I was like, oh no, this is battle of the year. This great, everybody need this. This gonna go like
we was on stream talking about it, like the day of. I remember that.
Hours apart. That's where
the video came from. Yeah.
Yeah, nah.
But nah. Let's talk about Geechi's third. I want your opinion first because you already know how I feel about it. I already know you know. I know that you know how I feel about his third because of the type of third it was.
Hey, listen. I'm at this point now I feel like I gotta call the battle to make this make sense. Oh geez. So if I'm how you calling the battle before we get into round breakdowns? How are you calling the battle? I'm gonna let you call the battle first.
It's gonna be tough to round breakdown because I think we both are on almost perfect agreement on those second rounds. They weren't good.
Yeah.
Or at least they weren't of the caliber of both Eazy and Geechi. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they would both probably disagree.
I don't care.
But you get what I'm saying. Like Geechi gonna be like,
fair.
You know how Geechi be. Geechi be like, I had some shit in there, bro. Like
the artist's opinion means nothing to me because y'all for the same reason why I be telling folks like, oh nah, I don't want battles to last for too long. Or I don't want y'all to have too much time. You sat with the material for too long. It's too close to you. You're not even being fair. You're probably not even being fair to yourself. Brutal honesty. You're probably not even being fair to yourself.
Like, I'm gonna say,
nah, bro.
I called it 2-1 Geechi.
Okay.
Second and third.
Um.
And I know
This
you
is
don't
fun.
agree with this.
This is fun.
I
This
know
is
you
fun.
don't
I
agree
like
with this.
this.
I
I
already
like
knew you
this.
didn't agree with this.
I went 2-1. I went 2-1 easy.
Of
First
course.
and second.
Of course. What?
Nah, so this is my thing. This is my thing. I'm gonna reach here. I'm gonna reach here a little bit. If I'm being extremely fair, and I have the evidence. I'm not just chatting. I promise. If I'm being extremely fair, I'm edging Eazy in the third for a 3-0. To be
Oh, you're
brutally honest,
bugging. You're bugging now.
I'm not bugging. And hear me well. In Eazy's first, Eazy said everything this nigga was gonna talk about, and this nigga did it word for word, not bar for bar, but word for word. He covered in his Geechi in his first, said he wasn't from Philly. We don't know where you from. In your second and your third, you brought up the other 2 points, which was the Hurricane Do thing, which didn't work for Hitman. So why it should land now doesn't make sense. And then in the third, like Eazy said, you finna bring up the Remy rumors and shit, and you did just that. Now niggas can enjoy the way it was packaged. That's cool. But we held goods to the same standard that got him packed out versus Eazy, which is when Eazy said niggas that make money don't gotta tell us, and then Goods goes on to say, and I quote, "I'm a real get money nigga." How do I know this? Because I have the meme.
Okay, this is easy.
He got packed up for that shit.
We gotta talk about that. Nah. Let's put this in perspective. And this is what I wanted to talk to you about specifically, because I know that you were probably gonna feel like the angle was like not as crazy as people are. The way I feel about it is, everybody and their mama knew Geechi was gonna talk about this. This is not something that's like special.
Wait, real quick. Oh, and get all the. I'm talking from the OG. So if you don't, well, as far as niggas know, all the I call them like the Big Gerald callbacks. Because that was from I think it was from Hitman
Yes.
and Verb.
Yes.
All the big Gerald let that shit go. Cut that shit the fuck out. Them shits do not hit for me no more.
This one
I'm
hit,
tired
though.
of them.
This one hit. And this is
It didn't hit
why.
me.
This is why it hits. We all know. Everybody and their mama know Geechi was about to say this. It's no like when I was watching after battle interviews with Eazy, he was like, "We saw it coming." Duh.
Yeah.
A 4-year-old who watches battle rap would have seen it coming. Like, you know what I'm saying? And obviously I'm exaggerating, but
Yeah.
but it's because number one of who Geechi is. But also,
Sure.
if you believe that what Eazy did was enough defense to protect himself from that, you were bugging. There's no way he played enough defense. He didn't even play enough defense when it was fresh to remove it from people's minds in the first place. He didn't play defense at all. He just, well, I'm just gonna let the room, y'all can say what y'all want. That's bad defense. That's bad defense. If we keep it in a buck, that's bad defense.
That's fair. I didn't say it wasn't enough. I just said I said one. I said I didn't like the angle. Actually, I gave Geechi the third. I just angles for me. If you take a lane and the nigga tell me if you tell me you gonna take the lane, it don't matter. To me it don't matter if we know or not. If a nigga tell me you gonna take the lane, like there are things in battle rap that are like clearly obvious.
Hold on, wait. Are you saying that if let's say me and you battling,
Cool,
and you and I got fired from Chick-fil-A.
Cool.
Everybody know that I got fired from Chick-fil-A. So now I know your angle is gonna be I'm getting fired from Chick-fil-A. So if I say it in my first round and then you make a whole angle out of it in your third, that means that your angle is mid. You know what I'm saying? You see what I'm asking?
So it's not necessarily that the angle was mid. It's that to me, Eazy had a good third as well. If a nigga, if Eazy's third fell flat, then this nigga can just fucking run away with it. I don't care. He could just fucking run away with it. But there are more niggas. There are more niggas that have that third close, and then that angle is the angle that throws it over.
And so this is my thing too, though. This is another thing I didn't like from Eazy's perspective. Eazy said, if you like mess more, then you will like Geechi's third. But if you like bars more, you will like my third. That is highly incorrect. Because if it was just messy, then it would have been, you know me, I'd have been like, no, it's no way. But what he was saying, what Geechi was saying, let's assume me and you on the side of the Eazy rumor is not true, right?
Okay.
Even if it's not true, what Geechi's saying is facts. You know what I'm saying? Like the approach as a man to your woman, that's facts. The situation and how it looks, that's facts. And because niggas wasn't clearing it up, not playing defense like I just said, it makes it look so much worse. And when you watch niggas, when you watch body language of niggas during the battle, it looks worse. It just looks worse.
It don't. And I think the third is when he told that nigga, I'm gonna drop that shit. My nigga, if you do that shit, again, I gotta be logically consistent. For the same reason I took that shit from Mook too. You cannot threaten me with something and then not do that shit. You're not with you. If I'm pushing for Eazy's third, I gave Geechi the third, but if I'm pushing for Eazy's third, you can't tell me you finna do some shit, not do it, and then be like, oh yeah, you took the third. No, motherfucker, do what the fuck you said you was finna do. Drop that shit. Then you can just run away with the third. You fucking got it. Niggas would not. I would not be arguing. I would not be debating. I'll airdrop that shit to everybody in here. That nigga told you same thing, word for word, bar for bar. Fucking drop it, nigga. Do it. Drop that shit. Let that shit. Let it out, nigga. Because all you're doing at that point is being messy. You're just gonna tell me you're gonna do something you're not gonna do it, my nigga.
See, but I agree. That was messy. But that ain't on that shit. But that ain't what I'm talking about. Oh, see, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm hungry. This is my dinner. I'm sorry. But no, that's not what I'm talking. I'm talking about the pure craftsmanship to be able to have written around an angle that everybody in the building knows you're gonna take is like
that's true. That's true. But
that's like if you fighting a nigga.
Go ahead.
You fighting a nigga, and you know for a fact that his specialty punch is an uppercut, and you know that if he hits you with it, it's gonna knock you clean out. But you choose not to defend against it. That's what I'm saying.
Go ahead.
I just feel like he didn't do no damage control when it was his time in the first place. I feel like his interview with Froze didn't help him in the eyes of the actual community in general. Like obviously his fans, even myself, enjoyed that interview. You know what I'm saying?
That's fair.
I was glad to hear him talk about it because it's like I never believed nothing off face value. Like the first time, Eazy got pepped, I was like, nigga, shut up. That there's no way that happened like that. And if it did, it's gonna come out at some point. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to find it. But when you have a nigga like Geechi who can write an angle like that, because he does that to everybody. This nigga angled Mike P to death, and it was true.
You can't, but that's what I'm saying. So one, that's the thing. In those instances, Mike P. Let's be very clear. The Mike P. situation is a fucking outlier because it's a one rounder. It's a one rounder. It has to be outlier.
But you get the point that I'm trying to convey. Even if he battled Mike P 3 rounds, if he does that first, Mike P's dead. If he does that third, Mike P's still dead because Geechi gonna wrap them other two.
Nah, but we can't do that. That's pure hypothetical. Now, generally, let's be very clear. URL don't want to see Mike P, so we don't give a fuck. We wouldn't give a fuck no way.
But I like Mike P. You know what I'm saying? Like I like Mike P. I listen to Mike P when he rap. That's the only reason I actually like him because he be saying something when he be talking. I think he had some stuff against Geechi.
But the crowd shit is gonna influence your final decision. What I'm saying is, if at the core of your round. Because that's a portion of a third. There's a full portion there, right? And if I split it, right? If I give I'm giving Eazy 3-4 points for the third that he had. I'm giving Geechi fucking 10 for the angle that everybody loved. I was mid on, or wasn't giving it a 10. Wasn't giving it a 10. But let's say I'm giving Geechi a 10 for that shit. I'm giving him a 10 for that shit. But hey, you said some shit. You said some shit, and in the past, niggas have done this. That shit didn't drop. I gotta be logically consistent with myself. I didn't take that shit versus Tay Rock and Mook. I packed that shit the fuck up. Then I'm packing it up now. I'm taking
Ironically,
off.
I took it. Like I was like, and
Nope,
Rock.
I'm taking.
And hear me now, Rock is my favorite battle rapper. Period. Like he the one.
This a fact. This a fact.
And I say he lost to Mook. I hated that he lost him. I hated it. You guys have no idea. It was in my chest. I hated that shit, but I had to be honest.
Hey, listen. Complete disagreement. You getting packed up. You getting packed up for shit. If you tell me you finna do something, you don't do that shit.
See, but nigga, I knew. Just like everybody, like this nigga is not messing with no trainees. Like y'all gotta stop saying that. Like stop.
That's cool, but then stop packaging that shit and telling me that. That does nothing for me.
You know,
it can sound good. It can sound good. That's what I'm saying.
But that's all it has to do. That's another thing that they were saying though. They were saying niggas can lie all they want to in battle rap. Like, I'm saying that's what niggas was saying in the space like that because that's what genuinely and generally happens. You know what I'm saying? People just say whatever the freak.
Nah, niggas getting packed up. Niggas getting packed up for Broski. If you tell me you finna drop some shit, hey gang, listen, I'm gonna keep it a buck. You better drop that shit.
I just feel
you better let that shit. You better let that shit out.
I just feel like Geechi packaged it in such a way that even if you take points away from him for saying something that he wasn't gonna plan on actually doing, he spoke on the NDA that actually was touched on in the face off. You don't watch face off, so you ain't see that.
But the NDA thing was an issue in the disaster joint too, though. Like it's been that way.
No,
I'm aware of that.
But Remy made it a point to say that she had him sign an NDA.
That's fine.
She said that to then ask, is there anything that she said he can't specifically talk about? Like, and obviously, I think we all knew what she was alluding to. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's no way.
Yeah, no, that's fine. But that NDAs, that's what I'm saying. That NDAs existed. That was the crux of Diz's point too. Like that contract hasn't changed. That's what I'm saying. Structurally, that contract hasn't changed. That's just the exact same. I don't care.
Yeah, but I just think it's important. Like, I don't have Geechi winning just because, you know what I'm saying. I genuinely think that angle was well thought out. It was well put together. And I think that what Geechi was actually saying, the heart of what he was saying, if niggas didn't feel that, I don't know what you niggas really be feeling. Like I don't know. Just keep it a beam. When that nigga brought up Pap and was talking about the first thing I wanted to say to you, honestly, like off camera, but I'm gonna say it here. I said, this is the red pill round of the year. 100%. If the red pill niggas got a hold of this round, you know what I'm saying?
That's hilarious.
But it's not just because, it's like, what? If the rumor is true, this nigga Pap said, you know what I'm saying? He's dealing with this.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Like, that's his actual life.
That's a fact.
I don't see how that's not crazy to nobody. Now, what I will say is I'm not a fan of the battle rappers, kind of like getting in a space and like talking about Eazy, and it's like everybody, you get people that saying he lost, they just saying that, you know what I'm saying? That's fine, you know what I'm saying? I don't have a problem with that, but I think it's a little weird.
It depends who you are, cause hey listen, I don't know who gonna see this, but Twerk niggas kept deleted tweets, nigga. Don't do that. You had Geechi 3.0 and then after, but before that, in an earlier deleted tweet, nigga, you had Eazy in the first. I'm gonna let niggas do what they want, but let's be very clear on something. That's insane.
Yeah, no,
niggas letting battles. My fault. I didn't mean to cut you off, but
yeah,
still.
No, I get what you're saying. I'm just saying I just don't think niggas should be in spaces like treating it like Eazy's just some menace to society, then they treating him weird. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's weird. Now, whatever him and Rock got going on, that's between them. You know what I'm saying? And you know that how he feel is how he feel, and however they deal with that's how they deal with that. But I feel like I appreciate Verb in this situation because the way people was talking about Eazy, Verb will never step out of pocket and say nothing crazy about Eazy like that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And that's just my thing. If you feel like he lost, he lost. But that and some of it wasn't. Some niggas was tripping, but like it wasn't all the niggas. Like it's some women in there that's like saying little petty stuff, and it's just people that wasn't correcting them or you know what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like you don't have to correct them, but I think you get the point that I'm making. Like some of you niggas is gonna want to battle him. You know what I mean? Like
let's keep this as balanced as we. Let's keep this as
yeah, like
balanced
why
as
y'all doing
fair.
that? And
Let's keep it civil.
And just is like the only thing I thought was weird was I didn't like the fact that, and this might just be again my bias. I've been a Gun Titles fan this whole time, so
Mm-hmm.
I love Eazy and I love Rock, but I don't like how they situation is turning out. And I think their situation is turning out like that because of both of them. You know what I'm saying? It's not just, oh, Rock is tripping. And I ain't like niggas calling Rock a snake and all that because he was behind Geechi. I didn't know he was going to stand behind Geechi. But then he said he had his reasons for standing behind Geechi. So it's kind of like, you niggas are so quick to latch on to things. Like, and I was hyped when I seen this. Somebody said it's weird that now Surf locked up and you standing behind Geechi. It's nasty work. And somebody posted a video. It was like Gun Titles and EFB have been friendly competition and borderline family this whole time. And it's the video of Surf wilding on JC. When he walked up to Geechi, said on Crip, "I love you."
Yes, fact.
Like what? And Surf and Rock are always behind Geechi in his battles.
Yeah.
So I don't get why, you know what I mean? Like it's like people are making things out of things. It's like it don't need to be. I'm grateful that Rock is the type of person that he didn't allow that to sway him. I don't know if you heard him talk about what happened at the event for him and why he even decided to stand behind Geechi.
Nah, I'm not really for me personally, I don't at this point especially, I'm past the post game interviews kind of sort of. I fuck with them, but they have a tendency to go in one direction or the other generally. And then for me, for my personal taste, Twitter kind of tell you everything you need to know. And if it's something that I feel like I don't understand or something that I feel like I want more information on, then I'll go look at them. Well, did he say anything that that was like a standout, so to speak?
He just feels like the way Eazy's entourage treated him is indicative of conversations that he hasn't been privy to. Does that make sense?
That's fair.
So like, let's say me and you, I'm telling you everything cool, but when you come around, DeMarcus act like, why you here? This nigga ain't with us. You know what I'm saying?
That's fair.
That's almost or similar to the situation that he said occurred. And I don't know. Like I think Rock a little hot headed, so I think he reacted before he decided to really investigate it.
Yeah.
Because I think the situation is still tentative because I think they do have a relationship. You know what I'm saying?
I think they have a relationship too, but I understand it. I understand it from both sides, but I also feel like if I'm maintaining my personal logic and if I'm maintaining my personal logic and keeping it to like I guess more like the hood aspect, if it was like that, given the example you used, if Mark was like that, I would have no problem with that. Cause like your people have their own emotions and their own like thought processes, right? So it's like it's not like they don't see what happens on Twitter either. So we can have a conversation. You and I can have a conversation that happens in front of everybody, and then everybody like has their own initial opinion. and then whether it's a now it's a this is a little. You said high schoolish, and this is going on YouTube, so I'm a quote you. I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say. It's a little high schoolish, admittedly.
Yeah,
but
to me, the high school was when everybody in the spaces talking. Yeah, that was. I was like, the heck is this?
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
But nah, my bad. Continue.
Nah, but I'll keep it PG and say high schoolish. It's hard for yo people. Like if somebody I know, let's say you got Mark on your side and I got my brother on my side, like my actual like my brother on my side, right?
Mm-hmm.
We have a conversation. The conversation occurs in front of everybody, so everybody leaves with their own opinion. I can't then if let's say we have to battle, I can't then get mad at my brother if he feel like he missing, because he could go on Twitter and misinterpret a quote tweet. He could go on Twitter and misinterpret a retweet. He could do all of that shit, and then from there build out his own opinion. It might not necessarily be that I said something to him or put something in his ear.
Oh no,
he might.
Have a point.
He might just have his own like built out thought process.
You have a point.
And then, real quick, before I let you speak, then on top of that, I will argue that those conversations didn't happen because if you look at Eazy's like, y'all boys stop, like what are y'all doing? Let that go. Hey yo, it's not that serious. We just trying to rap. We like take him back. And then even Geechi too. Geechi saw all that and was like, hey yo, grab him. Like yo, like everybody needs to. Everybody. He literally said,
I ain't gonna hold you.
I think he said A500. He said A500. Grab him. Like yo. Split this off because this isn't that. Like,
yeah, I ain't gonna hold you because with Rock, if Rock is behind me and he starts, hey, get there quickly. Not because Rock was wrong.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Because I don't know the full scope, so of course not because Rock was wrong, but I know Rock will take it there, and I don't want it to go there.
Yeah. We just know how this can end up.
Yeah. But nah, that situation with them was an extension of what Rock was saying. You know, because he had an experience with them concerning one of the people he was trying to get in to the venue. He was like, he with me, yada yada yada. And he was like, he not with you. Like it was an interesting exchange. And only Rock knows. He was talking about how he felt like niggas was being funny, trying not to shake his hand around certain people. Like, you know what I mean? Like there are things that he experienced that we didn't see. You know what I mean?
That's fair.
And so,
good.
I like while I can agree with you, like, because you know me, I'm sensible. So a conversation changes these things. It literally solves all these problems. Yeah. But when you see certain things, and I can attest to this, you don't even want to have a conversation. You know what I mean? Like sometimes it's like, the heck is. If I felt like you was hesitant to shake my hand around certain niggas, I don't want to talk about it. I'm good. That's a fact. Yeah, because that's strange. Like that's a fact. That's a different level of strange. Like what?
That's a fact.
So that to me that's fair. I can understand it.
Mm-hmm.
That nigga Rock said, nah, your man's a bitch.
See, and that's the other thing too. Like in that same vein, we know Rock hard-headed, but it's like, bro, with due respect, regardless of how you feel, because like even then, right, the two people that the focus should be on is Eazy and Geechi. They're telling they folks like, yo, stop, like this is not that, it's not beef, move back, whatever. Like, oh, like he's literally, you can see both of them like waving niggas off, like stop. And then I don't know if you noticed, but somebody on Eazy side like started trying to walk through the front and like walk. I'm like, bro, if this goes left, this is never coming out. One, but two, like y'all boys, like back off. And then even to me, right, which is I guess where the pushback is, and why I said I have different technical answers, and where we agreed it became high schoolish, bro. All y'all popping up on spaces and then even hopping on Twitter and being like, oh, he lost, Eazy lost. You do what you choose based on your own opinion. That's cool. I'm not saying you should change your opinion. But if in the midst of all this, the two individuals at hand, they literally ended the battle just like chopping it up. Everybody dapped up and it's cool. They who got what? How you calling the battle? Oh, that's your man's over there. Oh, that's not your man's over there. Like them, it's battle rap. We know that that's not serious. That's how
Oh no,
that goes. Like
it's supposed to be. I agree.
and that's
You know what I'm saying? I get it.
and that's them being light. They're not taking it as seriously as y'all are. So for me, it's not just the rappers. I got a problem with the rappers doing it, and it's not up to y'all, right? Obviously, you know, everybody got their own audience. With due respect, bro, like tell your audience to calm the fuck down. Y'all boys, y'all niggas is writing dissertations on who won based on your personal logic. And we doing something similar for sure. But I'm not gonna say nothing crazy about no nigga on an individual basis.
Yeah, I can
I'm
care
not
less.
finna because I saw it on both sides. I'm seeing well Rock really I saw the whatchamacallit and I know the quote to what you're talking about because I actually have it saved.
Yeah, that junk drove me nuts. You knew it,
Oh,
and you knew it was going to.
I did. Oh, Rocka, bitch for standing behind Geechi, especially with them mid ass bars. You should have stood in the middle. Shut up.
Like nigga, what? But I think what be killing me is, and people could probably argue that what I'm about to say applies to me, but they don't know me yet. You feel me? But it's like you niggas couldn't do what they're doing.
That's a fact.
Like to even critique his bars to say that they was mid, you would have to have understood half of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, so don't do that. Like, we was actually we actually be listening to these niggas.
Yeah,
like,
no, that's a fact.
And we expect more from them because we know that they are great in their own right. Man,
the battle overall for me personally. I've kind of let everything, my whole logic out. Oh, and shout out to Klutz. Listen, my guy, I don't know where you'll be because URL's crazy right now. But listen, shout out to you, nigga. You tweeted it and they tried to do their best to bog you down, gang. Nigga said y'all trying to pack up Eazy like this without actually listening to what he's saying is the craziest thing I've ever experienced.
No, see, but that was my thing. But you knew that I was gonna listen to Eazy regardless. I don't care what nobody say. If that nigga literally they could have said that everything that they said is true. He got beat up, all this stuff. I'd be like, cool. I still want to hear what this nigga gonna say though.
What this nigga finna say? That's a fact.
I'm so consistent on that. It get crazy. You know what I'm saying? So
That's a fact.
It's nobody in the entire world that can say, oh yeah, Eazy lost, and I'm just gonna take their word for it. I didn't think Eazy lost just when I seen a clip of the angle. I was like, he probably lost his round, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to hear what.
Yeah, that's a fact.
I want to hear what else he said, and his third was solid.
Yeah, that's a fact. I like this. Listen. Hey, also while I got the time, ayo, Eazy. I don't know. I hope I run into you so I can actually have a formal conversation. Nigga, be done for the year. Both of you, Geechi and Eazy, be done for the year. Y'all was both a little choppy too, by the way. Y'all was both a little choppy.
Yeah,
y'all wasn't like it's gonna
that's
stick out and this was wild, but y'all was a little choppy for sure.
And maybe that's why the battle was a bit underwhelming. You know what I mean? Like maybe that's why. Because I think if things flow differently, then you feel it. Like, I don't know.
It's a lot of moving parts I'll kind of end it on my end by saying I don't think that Geechi won. If you got Geechi winning, cool. I think this is gonna be a debatable battle. So the streak continues, no clear losses. You do what you choose though. I also just think that at this point in the run, y'all want Eazy to lose so bad that it's just kind of gross. I'm not saying Eazy got to be friends with y'all for y'all to fuck with, bro. But if we not gonna judge battle straight down the middle,
yeah, just based off of ability, like what are y'all doing?
Yeah,
like don't put your emotions in this.
That's a fact. Then with due respect, outside of put your emotions in it, just don't let them overtake you.
Yeah, because I was about to say,
I get you.
The whole angle is an emotion thing, right? The point was to evoke an emotion out of you. So I wanted to be logically consistent in what I was saying there. But
yeah, you're not. The EFB niggas taking Geechi side, cool. Big K taking Geechi side, cool. Twerk doing it, cool. Rock doing it, cool. But like you look at like what Jazz said. Shout out to Jazz, by the way. She said that she edged Geechi 2-1, but she explained she was like, no, I had Eazy in the first. I gave Geechi the second, and then although Eazy's third was go ahead.
I just felt like Eazy's angle was so much flatter than it should have been, because we know that he can do that.
That's fair. That's fair. I mean, I think it's a match of expectations. If I'm being completely and brutally honest, like clear both seconds out. I have the battle 1-1. Call it however else you want. I don't give a fuck. Both them seconds were ass. I hated both of them. Rebuttals don't mean nothing to me. Also, let me jump out the window real quick and double down. The reason why I say this and can stand on this comfortably and how I know y'all not listening is because Geechi did it as a rebuttal so that he could because it's a battle, so it's tactical, right? But niggas on Twitter was like, "Oh, Geechi bringing out. Excuse me if I sorry sir if I get your name wrong, but I think it was Li the mayor. Nigga saying that shit was like, and niggas was like, oh, he brought that out as like a snitch angle on Geechi. He literally said in the second, I'm not saying you're snitching. He said that word for word. He said, I'm not saying you're snitching, but what I am saying is, and then he goes on to explain. That nigga said nothing about anyone snitching on anyone.
If we keeping it a bean, we not gonna pretend like he wasn't implying.
There's not so to me that's one of the things where it's what you said. What you said?
I just laughed. That's it. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Nah.
That's like me saying
open implication. What do you
like me saying? I'm sorry. My bad. I'm sorry.
Shit. No, I'm gonna let you get
I'm saying that's like saying I'm not saying you suck at the game, but nigga, you ain't hit nobody with the shots. Yeah, like it's like, come on, nigga. Like, I know what you're trying to say. Like,
that's hilarious.
Like niggas be trying to act like they're so well spoken that they're not saying what they saying.
I'm not saying it's that word for word. But what I am saying is, if you got to, because the average fan. Let me also add more fair context. You actually listen to the battle. Fans saw that, right, or heard what Eazy said, took the same level of implication. Heard Geechi's rebuttal, saw Buddy walk out, and then was just like, throw the whole second away. I'm like, whoa. You don't even know what this nigga's gonna say yet. Hold on.
You know,
I know the average battle rap fan, it takes one tick for their whole
but that's what I'm saying,
mind to change.
The reason I would throw away you can only throw away parts because he only rebutted parts. So it's like, even if those rebuttals were incredible, you still only mark out the parts of the round that he rebutted.
Yeah.
Like, and really, a lot of these niggas don't be doing it the way they supposed to. Niggas, like when Trez rebuttal, that's when you know it's okay. Yeah, he's neutralizing around like free.
Yeah, fact.
Because it's just the way that he intertwines it with what he's already saying. Him and Ward.
Yeah,
Ward be snapping. Also, I just want to take the time out to say, while I heard 1,000,007 things about Geechi and Eazy, as mid as people saying this battle was and underwhelming as it was, I heard everything in the world about this battle, and I literally heard absolutely nothing about A Ward and Clips. So I
heard Ward got the 30. Clips didn't come up with nothing.
I heard it was bad. I heard it was a bad battle. Like, I heard it was a really bad battle.
Yeah, that's why we gonna close the streets on that one. I'm gonna just wait for that shit to drop.
Man, I'm trying. You know which battle that I want to see that I know you didn't care nothing about. You know which one? The first battle of the night.
Well, they said her mic 30'd her, so I didn't go get it.
Man, my dog Flames probably was cooking C3. Man, I don't want to hear none of that.
But that's what I'm saying. If the mic's 30'd her, that means that her round gonna sound like
Hey, no disrespect, C3. I'm just a Flames fan. Like, you be rapping, but Flames my dog. I love Flames.
It's a priority. It's a priority joint.
Yeah,
it's a priority
I love Flames. So I gotta say that. I feel like I'm a fake fan of Flames if I don't say I think she gonna, you know what I'm saying? Because I said Jazz was gonna you remember that? I was talking crazy. Yes. I was like, Jazz gonna cook this nigga Nitty. And I love Nitty.
Yeah, it's a fact.
So yeah,
I don't have no blind biases. I'll just wrap this by saying, listen, bro. Eazy becoming the anti-hero doesn't make any sense, and I'm gonna be brutally honest with y'all. Y'all trying to push the logic like this. At the end of the worst, I think that's kind of where, for me, my own personal video will be coming out, but like that's where I guess my issue kind of arises. To me, you can't cast me out as the villain, knowing good and well that the things that go on, the things that occurred, like. you can call it what you want. You can hate this nigga top to bottom. You can be tired of hearing him. I'm an Eazy fan. I pull up for the lives. What is it? E Block, E Hive. What we will listen. Most people haven't seen the lives. So let me clear this up and show how much of a fan I am at the same time. The niggas is E Block. The females is E Hive. It was decided in the live. It's split, guys. So get it right. That's one. But two. Y'all can't get mad at this nigga. Y'all can't get mad at this nigga and want to see this nigga lose solely off the strength of the URL problem, my nigga. Because to be brutally honest, most of the things that nigga said were valid, and it helped the fans, nigga. We got YouTube drops out of it.
It helped the fans, and it's helping some of the battlers too.
And it's helping URL. If they weren't doing the playing garbage.
Literally, my dog. Rock and Twerk got their battle drop because of that.
We got a real one, like
because that doesn't happen. That doesn't happen if he doesn't do this. And you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I just don't think this nigga is. I don't see how he's that big of the villain. Like now, but I'm gonna keep it a stack. When the Papoose thing took place first, I didn't like Eazy's stance because it felt like, Eazy, if this happened to anyone else, we know that you would be speaking on it. I know because I was in the spaces when you was talking about all the other niggas. You know what I'm saying? Which I always thought you was right when he was talking about that stuff. You know what I mean? But that's just the point. So niggas was just making a joke out of it. They didn't really, nobody really was taking it like serious. But it seemed like Eazy was taking it serious. And so I think that's what spawned a lot of this. But now there's the other Philly stuff. Look, that ain't got nothing to do with me. But hey,
also, hey, can we get rid of that Philly angle, please, while we here? I know we kind of. Oh, can we just? I'm just tired, bro.
I don't even know where that came from. Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't remember.
I watch all of his battles for my end of year for Cody because he's usually it. I'm just tired.
The funny thing about it is,
Big T said it. Can we let it go, please?
The funny thing about this is, and I think it's kind of funny. Y'all might call me statesist, but that nigga sound like he from Philly.
Statesist is crazy.
Yeah,
he do though.
He sound like it. So if he not from Philly, he do a dang good job acting. Like, I'm not that dedicated to nothing. You know what I mean? Like,
that's a fact.
I'm not about, a fact. Like, because you have to. That means you have to stop and turn that voice on every single time. Like, and Eazy talk a lot. There's no, bro, no.
Eazy talk a lot.
The man's from Philly, bro. Stop.
That's not even my beef, right? I know this is extremely nitpicky, and it's cool, right? Niggas gonna say the E Block, E Hive garbage. That's fine. I don't care. I stand on it. I'll stand on it to the day I die. I don't.
That's gonna be the title. E Block member defends why Eazy won.
That's hilarious. That's fine by me. Don't be my way, nigga. I stand on it. I don't care. Nigga. When Geechi did the shit on Twitter where he's like, he's like, it looked like he was at a random grocery store and asked somebody, you know who this nigga is. Nigga, you can come to Atlanta depending on where you at, nigga. Nobody gonna know who the fuck I am, nigga. I've been here my entire life. I can be as big as fucking nigga. There's just some people, like, it's battle rap. With due respect, it's battle rap. You don't really have to know these niggas like that. And then on top of that, certain sections are just so.
I will argue you understood the point that he was trying to push again. Like, I think that's how I be. You know what I'm saying. Like, the point was you supposed to be out here this kingpin of the streets because that's how you talk in your bars. But niggas don't know you and like at all. And obviously we know that
we only know niggas for crazy shit though. Like, with due respect, we only know niggas for crazy shit. So like, if he caught 15 bodies and was free, we'd be like, oh no, we know that nigga. Like, that nigga's a problem. You only know niggas if they're nuisances. You can sell drugs. I don't know what Philly's like, but like from an Atlanta perspective, I know plenty of niggas that trap. Y'all don't know none of them niggas. Y'all never meet none of them niggas either.
I was gonna say, I don't know plenty of niggas that trap. So,
but you can trap in I can't speak for Philly, but you can trap in your section and mind your business, and nobody, and like the niggas in your section know you. If I gotta be from a specific place, and you gotta come to where I'm from exactly, like word for word, bar for bar. Also, he's explained that multiple times that like I was in what he say almost word for word. I was in the parts where I could afford to be, nigga. Like
Oh yeah, that was hard.
he
See,
he moved around a lot.
that's
He
just
was in the
make
parts
me.
where he could
That just made
afford
me
to
so
be.
sad. Hey, Easy, look, you not gonna agree. I already know you're not gonna agree with this. You did so much better in the Hitman battle, man. Like it was
Ayo,
so
fuck all
much
that.
better.
Ayo, fuck all that, nigga. I watch all of them lives. I'm in there. When you be telling mines to snipe, I be in there, nigga. You could have done better. I don't give a fuck.
I
Yo,
I
your
ain't even gonna
second
hold
was
you. I don't be in there, but
I be in
every
there,
time
nigga.
every literally when this battle was announced, I was the nigga. We was on, and I literally was like, this nigga is champion of the year for sure. Like there's no question. And I just feel like this, like if I would have known that this battle was gonna end up like this, I never would have said that.
Oh,
I
I
still
still
think
stand
he
on it.
no, that's not what I mean. I still think he should be champion of the year. But imagine hearing that battle get announced. That like you know that like let's say you from the future.
Yeah,
You already seen the battle. I ain't seen it. So you
yeah.
sitting with me when I find out the battle get announced. I'm like, oh yeah, that's definitely gonna make Easy champion of the year. And you think
Uh,
about this performance, you're gonna be like,
oh yeah.
I mean, he's still gonna get it, but you know what I mean? Like that's how you
Golly,
gonna
it's
feel.
that's a fact. That's a fact.
I don't know. But yeah,
Yeah, nah, bro.
I'm gonna leave y'all with that because we hitting up we at the 50-minute mark. We
Oh,
talking
we at the
crazy.
50-minute mark. Hey, yo, listen. Let me wrap my piece by saying this nigga Eazy is not that much of a villain. He helping fans out, despite the fact that y'all want to get this nigga packed up. Can we just, as long as we keep it battle rap, the social media shit is cool, but it's towing the line so close. It's becoming frustrating. I'm gonna be honest. I say this a lot, and I don't remember which video I said this in, but I stand on it again. Especially after this battle, I think I'm gonna take a year off of battle rap for real, because this shit just what this is doing to Twitter. Every time something bad happened in battle rap, Twitter just falls into shambles. Every time.
It's some lady that's like Tasha K or something. I don't even know who that is, but she's covering Geechi's third. Like she's covering it. Like you know what I
Oh,
mean?
that's whole. I think that's whole girl from the Red Pill said they got sued by Cardi B. I think
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure.
she's covering that.
Yeah, this is insane.
Yeah,
We can let this go.
but
This
yeah,
is
I'm a fan of both of y'all, but I gave the battle to Geech because I just feel like, and I think I I would argue if Eazy was in Geechi's position, like exact same situation, but it was Eazy instead of Geechi, he would have took this angle. We wouldn't be trying to downplay it at all. I think we would just be like, yep, you know what I'm
it
saying.
depends. It depends how much I've heard it before that.
But you get the point that I'm making. Like the truth behind what he was saying was what it was. And if Eazy had a mean angle of Geechi stepped out and you know what I'm saying, if he had something like that, he would have said it.
No, hey, listen,
This
no,
nigga
no,
said
that's
this
fair.
nigga told Hitman. Hey, I don't know why people was trying to act like the sweet potato pie line was weak or something. Like it makes me mad. Like when they're acting like that shit wasn't hard.
People literally didn't understand it.
If I tell
That
him I
also,
shoot a sweet potato pie, he'll cry because you know what I'm saying. Like
yeah, I understand.
what's
But
wrong
also,
with y'all? That shit isn't goes.
Geechi didn't get it off. Geechi didn't get it off first hit, so I'm just kind of past that one. I'm gonna be
Hey
honest.
man, that's a papoose. That's how you talk to your bitch. That's all I'm saying. Like that shit that
Hey,
was
listen.
cold. I don't care.
That's great. Easy 2-1. That's great.
Yeah, that's what I
That's
said.
great.
Geechi 2-1.
Sir.
That's what I
Two
said.
different. Listen. I'm not gonna
Hey,
do this.
let us know
In
what
fact,
y'all think.
You know what? Oh, fuck all that. Throw everything up. 1-1. Call the rest of the battle.
Hey,
1-1.
hey,
Fuck out of here.
I think we have a middle ground. We agree.
Easy first. Geechi third.
I'm gonna
do
shake
what you want.
I'm gonna virtually shake your hand on camera right now. There we go. Yeah,
Same, nigga.
that's crazy. Because
Both them
it's
seconds.
funny because when you first said you didn't like the second, that's the first thing I thought. I just didn't say it.
Both them seconds.
Oh, so he's throwing out the second, huh? He's throwing out the whole second.
Throw them both out. Remove them. Garbage. What the fuck? Y'all boys.
I think
Take a break and do this again.
I think people have a hard time telling battle rappers that they feel like something was bad.
I don't. E block all the way. Fuck that second.
I ain't gonna hold you. I've been a Geechi fan for a minute, so I feel you. I feel you, bro.
Yo, boys, what the fuck? Nigga, let me say this now. At 1:36, Monday, September 18th, if Surf comments on Geechi versus Eazy from jail, I fucking swear to shut the fuck up. Don't even. I wish you nothing but the best in the court date. We do not need your opinion on this. I'm gonna be brutally honest. I do not need a secondary opinion here.
Hey man, free the wave. Let that nigga talk.
Let that nigga out of jail. But I don't need your opinion on this.
I do.
You weren't there. You probably didn't hear the battle.
Nah, he was there.
I don't need a secondary half-assed opinion.
He was there in spirit.
Stop. Listen. Sir, I hope all goes well. Listen. I love your music so much. I'd love to get all your shit on vinyl, the whole nine, whatever you deem that to be. I would like to be a part of that. However, don't fuck it. This isn't that. I don't think you will, but I also don't put it past you. I don't think you will, but I don't put it past you. I don't need your opinion on this.
We're gonna see a tweet. Don't even worry about it.
I don't want a fucking tweet because all these niggas. Because see, then that to me just adds to the fact that now niggas is really not gonna have their own opinions.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
It's just gonna make niggas not have their own opinions. So I feel like a lot of niggas already don't have their own opinions. Niggas gonna go, oh, Surf said it. We out here now. Like that's it.
Surf said it is law.
Yeah, it's like, nigga, stop. That's all. As God is my witness. Please don't do this. I'm a fan of you. I'm a fan of you musically. I don't want to solidify the fact that I'll probably take a year away from battle rap and just leave it the fuck alone. But at this point, if you do it, I gotta stand on something. I gotta stand on my morals at that point. I just do a little year wrap up at the end of the joint and then just go about my day. I'd let battle rap have it for a year. I'd unfollow all y'all niggas on Twitter. Keep a couple of y'all on IG and just exist. Cause they don't fucking way. That's all.